Hello everybody, welcome to Pixel Easy Graphics Training. In this video we're going to create a flyer, okay? And along with this video and tutorial set I've included the template for you to go by, and that template I pulled from vistaprint.com, okay? You're going to go to pixlr.com, open Pixlr editor up here on top and click on that. Then we're going to go to open image from computer, click on that. And then in your file where your templates are that I provided, you're going to go to page 8.5 by 11 template, click on that one, and click open. It's going to take a second to open that. Let me move it to the center here so you can see it better. Move my toolbox over here so you can see it better. It's the only reason why I'm moving these, otherwise they're fine right where they were. Okay, now the background here is the template, and you're going to see everywhere inside of this turquoise line is the safe area. That's where all your graphics can be, and they're perfectly fine with no problems. If you touch the red area, you're pretty much out of bounds, and anything there, anything important will get cut off. So you don't want to go near the red area. You want to keep all your good stuff right here in the center where they have done here. Okay, so let's create a new layer right away. We're going to work off of the new layer and keep the Vistaprint template in the background. So let's come over here and select a color. Let's select a neat green to start off of, maybe a darker green. And I'm going to use the paint bucket tool here and just click inside there and fill up the whole thing with green. So we're good there. Alright. Right after that, let's create another layer. So we're going to come back over here, create another layer there. Alright. And then right off the bat, let's come up here to the Marquee tool, click on that. Then we're going to click this big elliptical marquee here. Let's click that. And I'm just going to go to the corner here and make a big shape like that. And then I want to left click the shape in the center of it and move it somewhere up here like in the corner there. Alright. I'm going to go to edit, maybe free distort. Oh, first of all, sorry about this, what I forgot to do was I'm going to take the paint bucket tool. Let me change to another color, maybe a lighter green like that. Okay, I'm going to fill in this area first. Click inside of there. Okay, now I'm going to go to edit, free distort. There we go. Now I'm going to distort this shape here. I can click and drag the shape and make it into something more creative looking here. Something interesting. I can go all the way out, even like that. Okay, that looks cool. And click yes. There, it rendered that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go on layer 2 here, right click on it and click up at the top duplicate layer. Okay, so it made a duplicate copy of the layer. So now that one, I think I'm going to maybe make it white, like a pure white. Click OK. Take the paint bucket tool, click in that one, make it white. Pixlr is a little slow, so it's rendering. It's giving me a little bit of lapse. Usually when I record with Camtasia Studio, it gives me a little bit of time lapse. So I'm going to come up here to the move tool and click on that, and I'm going to left click here and I can move this shape up here. Alright, so now I got something more interesting than just a plain old flat piece of paper or something like that. Okay, but what I can do besides that, I can also do a gradient to make this area more interesting. So I click the gradient tool here, and then on this white area here, let's see which way my gradient's going. I click from the bottom up. Oops, let me undo that. Control Z. I need to select the white area first. It's selecting with the magic wand tool. Okay, now that it's selected, I use the magic wand, just clicked on it. Now I'm going to do the gradient tool, and I believe I can go this way, like that. You know what, I'm going to go the opposite direction, click from there, and go down like that. I want it to go even farther and go way off the page. It's going to take a few seconds to render that. Let's see how it looks. Come on. Oh, it's waiting for me to click. Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll start from here. And you do this a few times until you think you got the right one. That one's not so bad. I'll go ahead. Alright, that one's looking pretty good there. Okay. Now, let's see, I can go to this one here, and I can maybe do something with that, or I can go to the bottom. No, let me go here to layer 2, and then I'm going to go right down here to this area here. This is the layer style, and click on that, and I can get creative with this layer. I can bevel that. That doesn't look good. Oh, how about outer glow? I can maybe outer glow that, or drop shadow. And then I can change the angle on that drop shadow, like that, and maybe the opacity, lighten it up, and the distance, make it a little bit bigger, and the size, fade it out like that. Okay. There, see, so you can mess with all these tools and make things a little bit more creative than just a plain old flat flyer. Okay, you want to get creative. You can put logos in here, but there's a lot of things you can do. You can do all the same things that I've done in the business card tutorial and the banner ad tutorial. You can make shapes, drop shadows, all these different things. Okay. Now what I want to do is drop a logo right up here in the corner. So I just downloaded a random logo from the internet just to show you for this demo. But your logo or your client's logo can go here. It can go down here in the corner. Flyers, if you want a good idea of how to lay out a flyer, just go on the internet, Google company flyers, and you'll see just tons and tons of examples, and just kind of mimic their styles. Okay, and once you have the hang of these tools that I'm showing you, you'll be able to mimic somewhat a similar graphic, to what they have, and you'll be pretty satisfied with what you get. Okay, so let's go to File, Open Image, and I'm going to go to my desktop because I have that logo. Okay, I downloaded this PNG here, and I'm going to get the Move tool, left click here, and drag it over and release it. Should release. It didn't though. Control Z. I think maybe it treats it a little bit different because it's a PNG file. So here I have another option of what it's supposed to do. All right. Since it's a PNG, which I think is the reason why it's doing this, let me go to Control C, which is copy. Keeps messing with my file down here. Okay, everything's back where it should be. If things get janked up a little bit for some reason when you're clicking back and forth, and see, the software has a little bit of a lag time right now, so it totally screwed up my shape. The history section down here will just, all you have to do is click and it takes you right back to where you last were okay. Where you last were, your file was good, the last time your file was good. So I went back to that area and I got the shape back. Okay, same with here, with this file too. I can just go right back to where I liked it at one point, and now I'm good and it's centered and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to image. Let me see. I want to select the entire thing. Let me see. Edit. Here we go. Edit. Select all. Now I'm thinking this is going to do it, because see how it turned into, the move tool turned into the scissors now? So you have to select all when it's a PNG and it's on its bottom layer. I think maybe it's because it's just on its bottom layer. It wants you to select the whole thing. Now I left click and drag. Now it's going to release it onto my new file. Okay, and it's on this layer here. This layer just happens to be below the white layer, so I need to left click this layer and bring it above, switch places with that. There it is. Okay, for some reason it put the new layer underneath there, so I couldn't see it. So now I'm going to move it up here in the corner, and I'm going to go to edit, free transform, grab the corner of it and make it bigger. Company is Dryad. Okay, we'll pretend this is a client. Yes, I want to apply the changes, and there we go. Okay, now I'm going to click the text tool, and down here on the bottom I want to write some text. I'm going to write a fake address. Let's go 14432. Let's put Los Angeles Street. And then let's put okay, size, let's make it bigger, and then let's go to font, and let's find something good, something businessy. All of these are really good. And you could see it on the bottom change. Californian. Don't spend too much time selecting. I kind of like that. Engravers. You know, pick something nice and then move on with it. Okay? It's a lot of good choices here. You could try bold. About 66. Okay. So we're good with that. So you got your address there at the bottom. You know, right in here, let's put, oops, what happened to my, let's close this file. No, I don't want to save changes to it. Let's get that out of the way so we don't have any more confusion. Okay, let me try the text tool. Let me click there. Let me move this window up so you could see it. Let's put, oops, phone number 562 808 2121, and then below that we'll put fax, and then can put, oops, I'll line that up. I'm going to do 562 808 2131. Okay, I'll click OK. So remember, this is just a demo, so of course you're going to take more time to graphically line things up and make things look a little bit more graphically sound as far as how your design is or whatever, what have you. So here's the phone number, here's the fax. Okay, I think what I would do here is put a space there. Oops. And maybe do something like that. Line that up together. There we go. Click OK. Graphic design wise, that looks a lot better. And then I would put my main text right in here. And this time I'd go with the dark color like this green. See, I could just step right off here and match that color. And then click OK. Oops. Now I want that there. Let me see. Come on. That green. Oh, I gotta click OK over here. I'm sorry. Alright. So now in here is my text. This is where you just put blah blah blah, your text, lorem ipsum, and so on and so forth. Just like this, and all the information about your business here. Okay. Clicked OK. Alright, so at this point you put in all your information and your flyer, you know, what you need, what your goals are, whatever. You got your logo here. If you wanted to, you can put, let's see, oh, let's get a new layer. Okay, and we're going to pick a shape. You could put a shape up here. It could be the same color as this. You can color that shape in there if you wanted to, and put something in here like you know, visit us on Twitter, or put in your Twitter account, you know, thing there, or Facebook. And then you can also do extra stuff with that shape there, like you want to put a drop shadow on it because maybe you want it to stand out more. Okay, so what I did was put the drop shadow and then tweak that. I can bevel the shape as well if I wanted to. Outer glow on it, inner glow. That looks kind of cool there, but okay. Okay, so then I can just put type on top of that. Visit us on Facebook, and then right underneath, shoot, I had caps lock on, but it doesn't matter, it's doing it right. You know, put on your Facebook account under there. Okay, so if that was important to you, you can do something like that, and then click OK. Alright, so you just get creative, and there's your flyer. Alright, you have your boundary. Should be fine because it's way, the red line is way over here on the end, and we don't have anything near there except for maybe where it says Los Angeles Street, the address. So I can just click on there, go to the move tool, and I can use the arrow tool to go up or down and push it up a little bit just to be on the safe side. So that should be okay there. And that's pretty much it. Okay, pretty neat looking flyer for a real quick tutorial here. Then of course you go to File, Save, and then you want to save it with all your layers. So you come over here, PXD file first. It says working, please wait, give it a chance. It's trying to remember all your different layers. Then you're just going to save that. Once that's done, you are going to save a copy of it as a JPEG as well. Okay, so then right down here in the corner, click OK. Rename it Flyer Demo. In this case, for me, click Save, so it saves that. Okay, back up to File, Save, JPEG, working. Please wait. Now it's mashing all these layers down flat. Click OK. It's a much smaller Flyer Demo file now, so I'm going to click Save. So now should be on my desktop here, and I'm going to open it up and we can take a look at it. You can print this out of your very own printer at home. Alright, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this demo. I mean, this stuff is really, a lot of it's just repetitive stuff, so hopefully by now you're getting the hang of this, and it'll be, you know, like the back of your hand before long. And like I've said before in the other tutorials, using Pixlr is so much like using Photoshop. So if you ever do get a chance to get a copy of Photoshop, you'll already have your feet wet and you'll be ready to roll right away. Okay, this is almost like Photoshop lessons. Alright, gotta go. Talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Take care, guys. Bye.